United States District Court, Southern District of Florida, case number 23CR80101-Cannon, filed on July 27, 2023. United States of America versus Donald J. Trump, Walt T. Nada, and Carlos D. Oliveira, defendants. Now, before I go further, since this is a superseding indictment, which means things were amended or changed, I did a cursory side-by-side review seeking the changes, and I highlighted those, and that's what I will read. So we will just page through until we see some changes. So this one falls under item 7. Just to refresh, on March 30, 2022, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, opened a criminal investigation into the unlawful retention of classified documents at the Mar-a-Lago Club. A federal grand jury investigation began the next month. The grand jury issued a subpoena requiring Trump to turn over all documents with classification markings. Trump endeavored to obstruct the FBI and grand jury investigations and conceal his continued retention of classified documents by, among other things, and there's items A, B, C, D, E, and the amendment is item F, attempting to delete security camera footage at the Mar-a-Lago Club to conceal information from the FBI and grand jury. Under item 10 here, under Trump's co-conspirators, 10, beginning in January 2022, defendant Carlos D. Oliveira was employed as the property manager at the Mar-a-Lago Club. Prior to holding the position of property manager, De Oliveira was employed as a valet at the Mar-a-Lago Club. Also, because of the amendments or changes, the numbering of items was severely affected, and they're highlighted, but I'm not going to read those. The next amendment falls under this item 32 on page 12, 13, 14. On December 7, 2021, Nada found several of Trump's boxes fallen and their contents spilled onto the floor of the storage room, including a document marked secret/REL to USA, 5E, which denoted that the information in the document was releasable only to the Five Eyes Intelligence Alliance, consisting of Australia, Canada, New Zealand, the United Kingdom, and the United States. Nada texted Trump employee 2, "I opened the door and found this." Nada also attached 2 photographs he took of the spill. Trump employee 2 replied, oh no, and I'm sorry, POTUS had my phone." One of the photographs Nada texted to Trump employee 2 is depicted below with the visible classified information redacted. Trump's unlawful retention of this document is charged in count 8 of this superseding indictment. They added the word superseding. The next changes are under the section, the defendant's concealment of boxes. In item 63, and name is added, in sum between May 23, 2022 and June 2, 2022, before Trump Attorney 1's review of Trump's boxes in the storage room, Nata, at Trump's direction, moved approximately 64 boxes from the storage room to Trump's residence. And Nata and De Oliveira brought to the storage room only approximately 30 boxes. Neither Trump nor Nata informed Trump Attorney 1 of this information. And then item 73 in the same section, they added De Oliveira's name. Earlier that day, Nata, De Oliveira, and others loaded several of Trump's boxes along with other items on aircraft that flew Trump and his family north for the summer. Now, this is all added information, this section. The attempt to delete security camera footage. 74. On June 3rd, 2022, when FBI agents were at the Mar-a-Lago Club to collect the documents with classification markings from Trump Attorney 1 and Trump Attorney 3, the agents observed that there were surveillance cameras located near the storage room. 75. On June 22, 2022, the Department of Justice emailed an attorney for Trump's business organization a draft grand jury subpoena requiring the production of certain security camera footage from the Mar-a-Lago Club, including footage from cameras on ground floor, parentheses, basement, where the storage room was located. 76. On June 23, 2022, at 8:46 p.m., Trump called De Oliveira and they spoke for approximately 24 minutes. 77. On Friday, June 24, 2022, the Department of Justice emailed the attorney for Trump's business organization the final grand jury subpoena, which required the production of any and all surveillance records, videos, images, photographs, and or CCTV from internal cameras at certain locations at the Mar-a-Lago Club, including on ground floor, parentheses, basement, from January 10, 2022 to June 24, 2022. 78. That same day, June 24, 2022, at 1:25 p.m., Trump Attorney 1 spoke with Trump by phone regarding the subpoena for security camera footage. At 3:44 p.m., Nata received a text message from a co-worker, Trump Employee 3, indicating that Trump wanted to see Nata. Less than 2 hours later, Nata, who was scheduled to travel with Trump to Illinois the next day, changed his travel schedule and began to make arrangements to go to Palm Beach, Florida instead. 76. Nata provided inconsistent explanations to colleagues for his sudden travel to Florida. At 7:14 p.m. on June 24, he texted one person that he would not be traveling with Trump the next day because he had a family emergency and used, quote, shushing emojis. At 9:48 p.m. that night, he texted a Secret Service agent that he had to check on a family member in Florida, and that after he arrived in Florida on June 25, he texted the same Secret Service agent that he was in Florida working. 80. Around the same time on June 24 that Nata was making his travel plans to go to Florida, Nata and De Oliveira contacted Trump Employee 4, who was the Director of Information Technology, IT, at the Mar-a-Lago Club as follows. A. At 5:02 p.m., Nata sent text messages to Trump Employee 4 asking, "Hey bro, you around this weekend?" B. At 5:05 p.m., Nata texted De Oliveira asking, "Hey brother, you working today?" De Oliveira responded, "Yes, I just left." Nata then called De Oliveira and they spoke for approximately 2 minutes. C. At 5:09 p.m., Trump Employee 4 texted a response to Nata, "I am local, entertaining some family that came to visit. What's up?" Nata responded to Trump employee 4, okay, cool, no biggie, just wanted to see if you were around. Enjoy, bro. D. At 6:56 p.m., D. Oliveira texted Trump employee 4, hey buddy, how are you? Walter called me early, said it was trying to get in touch with you. I guess he's coming down tomorrow. I guess he needs you for something. Trump employee 4 responded. He reached out, but he didn't say what he wanted. I told him I was local but entertaining some family that came from New York City, NYC, this weekend. He told me to no worries. E. At 6:58 p.m., Trump employee 4 texted Nata, bro, if you need me, I can get away for a few. Just let me know. Nata responded, sounds good. Thank you. 81. On Saturday, June 25, 2022, Nata traveled from Bedminster, New Jersey to Palm Beach, Florida. Prior to Nata's trip, D. Oliveira told a valet at the Mar-a-Lago Club, Trump employee 5, that Nata was coming down. D. Oliveira asked Trump employee 5 not to tell anyone that Nata was coming down because Nata wanted the trip to remain secret. D. Oliveira also told Trump employee 5 that Nata wanted D. Oliveira to talk to Trump employee 4 to see how long camera footage was stored. 82. Shortly after arriving in Palm Beach on the evening of June 25, Nata went to the Mar-a-Lago Club and met with D. Oliveira at 5:46 p.m. At the Mar-a-Lago Club, Nata and D. Oliveira went to the security guard booth where surveillance video is displayed on monitors, walked with a flashlight through the tunnel where the storage room was located, and observed and pointed out surveillance cameras. 83. On Monday, June 27, 2022, at 9:48 a.m., D. Oliveira walked to the IT office where Trump employee 4 was working with another employee in the IT department. D. Oliveira requested that Trump employee 4 step away from the office so that D. Oliveira and Trump employee 4 could talk. 84. At 9:49 a.m., Trump employee 4 and D. Oliveira left the area of the IT office together and walked through a basement tunnel. D. Oliveira took Trump employee 4 to a small room known as an audio closet near the white and gold ballroom. Once inside the audio closet, D. Oliveira and Trump employee 4 had the following exchange. A. D. Oliveira told Trump employee 4 that their conversation should remain between the two of them. B. D. Oliveira asked Trump employee 4 how many days the server retained footage. Trump employee 4 responded that he believed it was approximately 45 days. C. D. Oliveira told Trump employee 4 that the boss wanted the server deleted. Trump employee 4 responded that he would not know how to do that and that he did not believe that he would have the rights to do that. Trump employee 4 told D. Oliveira that D. Oliveira would have to reach out to another employee who was a supervisor of security for Trump's business organization. D. Oliveira then insisted to Trump employee 4 that the boss wanted the server deleted and asked, what are we going to do? 85. At 10:14 a.m., D. Oliveira texted Nata, who was still in Florida, hey buddy, are you working today? D. Oliveira then called Nata at 10:15 a.m. and they spoke for approximately 1 minute. 86. Later that day at 1:06 p.m., Nata texted D. Oliveira, who was at the Mar-a-Lago Club, on my way to you. Between 1:31 p.m. and 1:50 p.m., D. Oliveira walked through the bushes on the northern edge of the Mar-a-Lago Club property to meet with Nata on the adjacent property, then walked back to the IT office that he had visited that morning, and then walked again through the bushes on the northern edge of the Mar-a-Lago Club property to meet with Nata on the adjacent property. 87. At 3:55 p.m., Trump called De Oliveira, and they spoke for approximately 3.5 minutes. The next amendment is item 91. Just over 2 weeks after the FBI discovered classified documents in the storage room in Trump's office on August 26, 2022, Nata called Trump employee 5 and said words to the effect of, "Someone just wants to make sure Carlos is good." In response, Trump employee 5 told Nata that De Oliveira was loyal and that De Oliveira would not do anything to affect his relationship with Trump. That same day, at Nata's request, Trump employee 5 confirmed in a Signal chat group with Nata and the PAC representative that De Oliveira was loyal. That same day, Trump called De Oliveira and told De Oliveira that Trump would get De Oliveira an attorney. Under counts 1 through 32, on page 32, item 92, they inserted the word superseding. The general allegations of the superseding indictment are realleged and fully incorporated here by reference. And in the list of Donald J. Trump having unauthorized possession of, access to, and control over documents related to the national defense, did willfully retain the documents and fail to deliver them to the officer and employee of the United States entitled to receive them. That is, Trump, without authorization, retained at the Mar-a-Lago Club documents relating to the national defense, including the following. And it begins with count 1 and it goes through 31, and then count 32 is added. January 20, 2021 to January 17, 2022 says top secret/no foreign presentation concerning military activity in a foreign country. Item 94 also adds the word superseding. The general allegations of the superseding indictment are realleged and fully incorporated here by reference. The next changes in the next item, 95, they add a name, the conspiracy and its objects. From on or about May 11, 2022 through in or around August 2022, in Palm Beach County in the Southern District of Florida and elsewhere, the defendants, Donald J. Trump, Walt T. Nata, and Carlos De Oliveira, did knowingly combine, conspire, confederate, and agree with each other and with others known and unknown to the grand jury to engage in misleading conduct toward another person and corruptly persuade another person to withhold a record document and other object from an official proceeding in violation of 18 U.S.C. 1512b2a. And this is the change. To corruptly persuade another person with intent to cause and induce any person to alter, destroy, mutilate, and conceal an object with intent to impair the object's integrity and availability for use in an official proceeding in violation of 18 U.S.C. 1512b2b, and to corruptly alter, destroy, mutilate, and that's the end of the amendment, but it goes on to say, conceal a record document and other object from an official proceeding in violation of 18 U.S.C. 1512c1. Under the manner and means of the conspiracy, items 97, the manner and means by which the defendant sought to accomplish the objects and purpose of the conspiracy included, among other things, the following, and it's followed by items A, B, C, D, E, F, And the amendment includes and G, attempting to delete security camera footage from the Mar-a-Lago club to conceal the footage from the FBI and grand jury. And then we have count 40, which is a addition. Count 40, altering, destroying, mutilating, or concealing an object. 18 U.S.C. 1512B2B2. 113. I should say 113. The general allegations of this superseding indictment are realleged and fully incorporated here by reference. 114. From on or about June 22, 2022, through in or around August 2022 in Palm Beach County in the Southern District of Florida and elsewhere, the defendants Donald J. Trump, Walt T. Nada, and Carlos D. Oliveira did knowingly, corruptly persuade and attempt to persuade another person with intent to cause and induce any person to alter, destroy, mutilate, and conceal an object with intent to impair the object's integrity and availability for use in an official proceeding. That is, Trump, Nada, and D. Oliveira requested that Trump employee 4 delete security camera footage at the Mar-a-Lago club to prevent the footage from being provided to a federal grand jury, all in violation of Title 18, United States Code, Sections 1512B, 2B, and 2. Count 41. Corruptly altering, destroying, mutilating, or concealing a document, record, or other object. 18 U.S.C. 1512C12. 115. The general allegations of this superseding indictment are realleged and fully incorporated here by reference. 116. From on or about June 22, 2022, through in or around August 2022, in Palm Beach County in the Southern District of Florida and elsewhere, the defendants Donald J. Trump, Walt T. Nada, and Carlos D. Oliveira did corruptly alter, destroy, mutilate, and conceal a record, document, and other object, and attempted to do so with the intent to impair the object's integrity and availability for use in an official proceeding. That is, Trump, Nada, and D. Oliveira requested that Trump employee 4 delete security camera footage at the Mar-a-Lago club to prevent the footage from being provided to a federal grand jury, all in violation of Title 18, United States Code, Sections 1512C, 1 and 2. Count 42. False statements and representations. 18 U.S.C. 1001A2. 117. The general allegations of this superseding indictment are realleged and fully incorporated here by reference. 118. On January 13, 2023, D. Oliveira participated in a voluntary interview with the FBI at D. Oliveira's residence. During the interview, the FBI explained to D. Oliveira that the FBI was investigating how classified documents had been kept at the Mar-a-Lago club, and the FBI asked D. Oliveira questions about the location and movement of Trump's boxes and other items. D. Oliveira was advised by the FBI that the interview was voluntary and that he could tell the agents to leave at any time. The FBI also advised D. Oliveira that it was a criminal offense to lie to the FBI. The interview was recorded. 119. On or about January 13, 2023, in Palm Beach County in the Southern District of Florida and elsewhere, the defendant, Carlos D. Oliveira, in a matter within the jurisdiction of the executive branch of the United States government did knowingly and willfully make a materially false, fictitious, and fraudulent statement and representation. That is, in a voluntary interview during a federal criminal investigation being conducted by the FBI, De Oliveira was asked the following questions and gave the following false answers. Question: when, after the end of the presidency, boxes arrived to Mar-a-Lago, were you part of any group to help? Answer: no. Question: unload them and move them? Answer: no. ... Question: do you even know, or were you even there or aware that boxes were interrupted? Answer: no. Question: all this stuff was being moved in? Answer: never saw anything. Question: okay. Answer: yeah, and then interrupted. Question: even his personal stuff, like his clothes? Interrupted. Answer: never. Question: and furniture? Nothing? Answer: never saw nothing. Question: okay, so you don't know where items would have been stored as soon as he moved back to Mar-a-Lago? Answer: no. 120. The underscored statements and representations above were false, as De Oliveira knew because De Oliveira had personally observed and helped move Trump's boxes when they arrived at the Mar-a-Lago Club in January 2021. All in violation of Title 18 United States Code Section 1001A2. A true bill signed by a first unnamed foreperson and signed by Jack Smith, Special Counsel, United States Department of Justice. Again, as before, the certificate of trial attorney documentation follows, and I'm not going to read that. I don't think I read it the first time. And that's the end of that. And if this was worth your very valuable time, then please like my video and share it with others you know that may be able to use it, so they can use it. Thanks.